Next up is understanding what analogous and complementary colors are. Matisse said it best: analogous colors are like friends, complementary colors are like lovers. So in the modern color wheel, analogous colors are classified by typically three colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, with one being the dominant color, which tends to be a primary or secondary color, and one on either side of that color. These colors are similar in their appearance and they work harmoniously with each other due to their nature. And remember that this doesn't just mean these particular hues create an analogous color scheme. You can also create these schemes with the tints, tones, and shades of these hues. So like in this example, these are toned examples of an analogous color scheme. So these colors work side by side, whereas complementary colors are in complete contrast to one another. And working with the modern color wheel, I am no longer working with the idea that red and green are opposite complementary colors, but rather red and cyan. This is because when mixed equally, the result will end in a neutral gray, and that is true for every complementary color on the modern color wheel. And the high contrast of complementary colors creates a visual interest that demands your attention. And this became highly used during the Impressionistic and Fauvism era, where color theory and harmonies based on balance were used over realistic representations. So it's important to understand that using complementary colors can create a powerful impression, but it's best used with an unequal proportion. So try experimenting with a primarily set hue and then add minimal isolated areas of its complementary color, and the result should be quite dramatic. And over time, this will become second nature to you as the artist to add hints of a complementary color to a dominant color scheme. And we will talk about this later in our working with color lessons.